Hello, hello, hello. I am back from break. How did my computer screen get turned that much? Or am I just sitting in the wrong spot? Huh. Maybe I just moved the camera. I don't know. Let's bring up the game. And yeah. Oh, and I forgot to update stream title. 100% Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. Set the correct tags. What is this? 100% retro. Single player. Spoilers. Okay. And yeah, let's just hop right in. Yes, Trantor, April 3rd, 7:20 p.m. That's all good. I'll get in the neighborhood. And let me just check while we're loading up. Katrina on... Oh yeah, Trantor had the sale today. Maybe I should write those sales down on there as well. Obviously I missed the sale, but... Oh, and Nibbles, a new villager. Good stuff, good stuff. Only 4 letters. Museum with a dinosaur track. We're tracking the dinosaurs. Amber. And... yeah, I used to have a friend named Amber. So every time I see Amber, I like momentarily think of her and... yeah. Almost say her last name. Not gonna do that, but they love my house. Which is interesting. I guess the gyroids are just good. See, Blossoms join us April 5th, 7th at the Wishing Well Plaza for the Cherry Blossom Festival. Come join us for this lovely celebration of spring. I'm not sure exactly what time that is, but the nice thing with that is it's a 3-day thing. So if, like, you know, go on Monday and it's like, oh, I don't get anything because it's like already over. Like, let's say it's over at 3. Probably wouldn't be. Really won't feel if I end up streaming late. That might risk it probably. But anyway, it's like, oh, just go a bit earlier on, I guess, Wednesday. Tuesday I'm working. Because next week I'm only actually working... No, yeah, because next week I'm working Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. I'm not working Wednesday next week. Normally I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Or at least those are my available days to work. But often, I guess, I do often only have the 3 days instead of all 4. Oh, right, fish. What are our fish situation? Guppy is earlier, so that's tomorrow. We'll probably catch a guppy. But the killifish, in theory, we can catch today. I'm going to switch to my shovel now, though, because we're probably going to be doing shoveling first, because killifish is just in the ponds, and we're going to be passing by the river, but ponds will be a little while later. Oh, Nix is going to be closed. I'm just going to drop these fossils off in my house, maybe in the basement. Yeah, we'll drop them in the basement. That's fine for now. We're probably not visiting Pretoris today. I mean, I do still have a chunk of money there, so if I do end up buying, terms in Pretoris tomorrow, I'll just be using whatever money is already there, pretty much. Maybe bringing some more as well, depending on how much time I have, but using the money that's already there as the starting point, if I'm buying there. if the better turn price is here in Trantor, of course, buying here in Trantor, like, that's all good. All good in the neighborhood, but let's just do our wandering around town. Ooh. And here's our first fossil of the day. Hip hip hooray. Oh, I can get rid of these letters. What do you say? Write letter to the museum. Museum needs an alternate word that rhymes with yay and hooray and today and yeah, I also need to still try and no, I just had to work today and then Star Wars RPG and all that. I've gotten 11 songs from him. 10 songs from him. And here is Biff. You're still living here. He's talked to me multiple times about moving out, and yet he continues to not move out. Almost like he doesn't actually want to move out. He just wants to talk about moving out. See, that's just like his thing. It's just like, you know, yeah, I'm gonna move out, you know. He's that guy that, like, you know, always talks a big talk and then never actually follows through, which is me some of the time. Also, I just realized something that I probably should have realized a while ago. The conventional wisdom with streaming is to set it up so that your camera is facing the game. Which is something I did actually set up with, which is the way I did things initially, back when I was using my Mac to stream, and thus only 6, and because my Mac was on the one side of my desk, or was on the one side of my desk, and that's what I kind of used as my starting point. But now we're thinking about it for my PC, because it's, you know, kind of on the other side. I'm not facing the game on stream. That's something I should actually fix. Maybe not right at this exact moment. Hello. Why not at this exact moment? So I'll pretty much be moving that there. That's there. What did I just grab? Okay, I'm just right now moving all the other lists that are like invisible, but that are in the same. Actually, what was the thing I just grabbed there? Oh, okay. But are in the same spot as. Because, you know. Just shifting everything over. Oh. Let's just make sure I have everything state. See, furniture, yeah, wallpaper, carpets, clothing, items, stationery, music, oh, villager list, NES games, fish, insects, visitors, percentage. There we go. That's done. Okay. Now I'm actually facing the game, which is, you know, the way it's, you know, which does also mean you're probably gonna have people coming in and being like, you know, hey, hey, you're on the other side, but definitely gonna take a bit for me to get used to. Just like obviously I'm not looking directly at it most of the time, but like out of the corner of my eye, it definitely looks a bit different. That's something I really should have done a long time ago. And obviously my other like if I go to other scenes, will still need to be swapped around as I do stuff. I'll try and remember to swap them around prior to streaming. You know, any given stream. Biff we already saw. But, you know what, it's... It does definitely look better with me actually looking at the game, like in OBS. Me on stream looking at the game. Obviously, actual me is looking at the game, but you know, having it angled so that actually looks like I'm looking at the game. Plus, it'll be like a thing to, you know. Oh, it is open. Let me go grab those fossils. I thought it was closed after a sale, unless it's just closed. The sale was today, right? Or am I misremembering that? Could have sworn it was today. Now I'm just confused. I was only closed for like an hour, a certain amount of hours after the sale, and then it opens up for normal operation again. Not sure. Not sure at all. But hey, no, does mean I get to still do my standard shopping. So I guess the one downside of this is now my lists on screen are a bit further away from me. Which... it should be fine though. Let's see what we've got up here. The shirt on the left doesn't look familiar. Furniture, maybe. Few possible ones, but let's go through it. Cream sofa. Just the raffle ticket then. I'm assuming everything in here is going to be just for the raffle ticket, but, you know, fingers crossed we actually get something new. A lime chair. No. That was one of the things I was hopeful about. The railroad model I probably already have. I think that's or track model or something. Track model. Track. Yep, already got that. A Jade Econo chair. That's another thing that's possibly new. Nah. Not new. Detour sign, I'm fairly certain, isn't new. Let's see here. Check, because this is called the detour sign, right? Yeah, detour sign, and it's not new. No worries. I actually finished my cabana dresser. No, need a cabana lamp and an armchair, but cabana armchair you can only get from the raffle. I guess I shouldn't say only, because I could get it on the island as well, or from like a villager burying it. Not getting it, just buying it at Nooks though. Whatever that was. Okay, clothing. Clothing, one piece of clothing that is somewhat a Vogue top. T-U-V, no. So I have got it before. But I haven't seen it before, so I think this is a bit of a rarer one. So, yeah, it is a shame I missed the sale earlier today, assuming it was earlier today. If it wasn't earlier today... Let's see, peachy shirt, yeah, I already got that. Yeah, because I threw out the letter already, so I don't know... I guess I could play as one of my other characters to check, because they would have presumably got the letter as well. Argyle net, yeah. And then Arctic camo. Next, another A1. The only A1 I need though is Anju's shirt. Okay. And that's what, the Racer 6? Yeah, which, pretty sure I got, yeah. Or wait, yeah. Yeah, so there's also, when I look at the list, I also look kind of like a few spots up or down just in case I accidentally, like, made a mistake in alphabetizing, which has happened a couple of times. We know we're not getting anything new wallpaper or carpet-wise, so we're just gonna grab these for the raffle tickets, but... Okay. Yes, I will be buying it. That'll be a full inventory, so we'll sell it all back. Like to sell. Sell, 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 and sell. And we can easily get everything remaining without selling it back. Okay. Yeah. It is a Saturday, though, so, like, even regardless of anything else, we're guaranteed to get something new. Did not mean to do that. Because we're guaranteed to be getting a new song from KK Slider. As, you know, that's the way it works on the Saturdays. As long as we play, because we missed playing the last 2 Saturdays. Yeah. But Well, that's the nice thing with music. We are slowly getting it 100 towards 100%. It's slow, but it's steady and it's consistent. I like to sell. There's no, like, randomness to it. It just, you know, it happens as it happens. Same with, like, the villagers moving in. The music on the villagers, that's just, like, a nice, consistent, move towards 100%. So, like, right now, like, they're, the bottom two things in percentage other than NES games. But over time, they'll just keep going up, whereas, like, everything else is slowing down. So, like, a lot of the other stuff is gonna, you know, like, furniture will keep, you know, furniture and clothing can keep going up here and there. But even then, there's a lot of stuff for both of them that requires certain stuff. And, like certain times or dates or whatnot. Same thing with carpets. Wallpaper has some of that, but also has one that'll just, you know, some that'll be the randomness with whenever Wendell comes by and what he gives me. Stationery, which wait for certain dates. Items is complicated. Some stuff is waiting on us doing stuff, other stuff is waiting for certain dates. And even then has randomness attached to some stuff, including the stuff that's on some of the stuff that's on certain dates. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay. So we got 2 pieces of clothing in the dump. We're also going to try catching this fish. Please be a killifish. Yeah, it's a crawfish. Because of course it is. Okay, switch back. Let's check this clothing here. Stormy shirt. That I'm pretty sure is something I've already got. Yep. And number 2 shirt. Yep. So nothing new in the dump. A little surprise there. I'm at the point where I'd honestly be more surprised if I got something, like, getting something new in the dump would be honestly pretty surprising at this point. Like, there's only 2 things in there. Just hanging. Yes. Yes. Oh, I've done that multiple times. Yep, I've got that as well. I have done all that. See the glowing spot right there. Thousand bells. That's the way. I like it. Need to get ourselves a bit more money. I'm gonna see how long it takes us to do the walk around town. I might also skip going to the island today in addition to skipping the going to Pretoris. Although with doing, you know, some fishing and shaking of trees and whatnot. Oh, I also didn't just realize I didn't shake the trees over here, did I? Because I should be doing that when I first go by them, and then again at the end of stream. So that's everything down here. That'll at least put us about up past 25,000. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And since we're running by here again, might as well make another attempt at catching a killifish. I caught a killifish. Killer. Awesome. Okay. So now we just need to donate to the museum and not... So hopefully we don't run into anyone before we get to the museum. There's no houses that will be passing between here and the museum. So... It's just if we talk to somebody, there's a risk of, you know, them being like, hey, I want that killifish from you. And me being like, but no, it's the museum's. And they're like, oh, you're mean. Wasn't somebody living here, though? Who was it? They must have moved. I mean, definitely people have lived here in this area before, I just can't remember who most recently. I'm gonna put the killifish down in the bottom corner. Bells. 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 And whistles. Bells. Come on, spider. Bells. Oh. Oh, with all this shaking is that, yeah. We got limited inventory space. And I mean, most of what we're getting is bags of money, which, you know, we can just, put in our wallet. Caught a bee. Oh. That was this tree, right? We are awesome. Awesome possum. Full inventory again. That inventory is... Oh, the Beal is also going to give us a decent chunk of change. Yeah, and the thing I read said it was like every 4 hours, which I think means like every 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock that, you know, the chance resets of getting a spider. So because we're going to be passing 8 o'clock, I will again check at the end of stream. Any goings on? Okay. Anything lost? They have a lost item. Let's see what they've got. Sure. Wasn't expecting flower seeds. So let's continue onward. And we're gonna plant this right here. Because why not? Why not plant it right there? How many... We still need 2 more fossils for today. So that's cool. We found the glowing spot. We found the money rock. Talk to the villagers that live on this side of the river. Well, there's more living on the other side of the river. Despite this side of the river being smaller, that's actually, we have more of the villagers living on the side of the river that's smaller. Hey, welcome in. You missed this game? Yeah, it's definitely... I definitely hear a lot of people saying that when they come watch me play, because, yeah, I very much enjoy it. It's a classic that not a lot of people are still playing this one. A lot of people are playing, you know, New Horizons or, you know, whatnot, but not a lot of people still playing this one. But welcome on in. How's your day going? How are you doing? And, what do you want me to call you? Q-Jot? Or... Gazlop, but how do I... QJ is fine, okay. How do I 100% this game? So one of the big things is 100%ing all of the catalogs. So you can see below me, like, you know, everything from furniture to music is like the sections in the catalog, and you can see what my numbers are right now. You know, at 418 furniture out of 601, which is 70%. So completing that, also like complete museum, which technically I don't have the museums section on there, but like, you know, my fossils are max, so I've donated also all of them. I donated like all the fish and insects like cat, which you do see the numbers down below me for fish and insects. Other than the killifish, which I just caught and haven't donated yet. Villagers is because I want to have every villager live in this town at some point. So currently I'm up to 55. Well, technically I have 55 that's listed there. I'll be updating the number later, but... and I want to also 100% all the NES games within this game. All 19 of them that I haven't... I have a few of them, but I haven't been working on, like... When I say 100% them, that'll, you know, play through them, beat them, and whatever I decide counts as 100%, which I'm not really sure yet for a lot of them what exactly counts. That's something I'm more going to be working on probably later as I've got more stuff otherwise completed. Yeah, I'm a ridiculous person when it comes to 100%ing games. Like, some of my friends refer to what I do as Eric%. Like, Eric% is a term that friends of mine use to differentiate what I do from what normal 100% is in games. But yeah. Oh wait, I forgot to go to the museum to donate. Donate this killifish. So I also... where's my mouse? So I also have, like, the list of everything that I need. So, like, here's all the fish I'm still missing. And as I donate, I erase. And thank you for the follow, that's very much appreciated. I'm gonna erase the killifish as I donate it. So, donate an item. Killifish. Who indeed? Killifish, I believe. Hoo-hoo. Hello, little fishy. Aren't we a tiny little fellow? Adorable. Why, I believe it's stuck its tongue out at me. Hoo, Rumph. Nevertheless, we'll take care of this little blighter. I'll keep an eye on this mischief maker myself. You're our deepest, most profound gratitude. Anything else? Nope. Yeah, so... Yeah, so I have a list of everything, like... That's my fish list. You know, like, here's the music I'm still missing. Stationery, all 3 of them. Items. Clothing is a bit of a longer one. Carpets. Wallpaper. Furniture is long, actually not even complete yet. I'm still working on making that list. But, because there's a lot of furniture. Also, here's the insects list. Hey, Lynx, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? And here's a list of all the villagers that I still need to live in my village. That list is really long and thus really tiny, so not even readable on stream. But we donated the fish, so let's also update the number in here. So let me just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27. That makes sense. It says 26, so that's an increase of 1. That makes sense. I could just because I could just be like, okay, it said 26, just up to 27. But I always like to do the count as well, just to as a double check to make sure my numbers are accurate. And that percentage is now... Oh wait, I don't need to do a calculator for that percentage. That's 68%. Technically it's 67.5, but I always round off to the nearest full number. Yes, I did move my camera over. I switched around the game because normally I was on the right side of everything. Now I'm on the left side along with my lists and everything. Because all of a sudden realized the other day that, or realized kind of today, it's kind of starting to realize it the other day, but the common I don't know if I should say common, but good idea with stream setup is to actually have your camera set up so that it looks like you're facing the game on screen. Just because that way it looks to viewers like you're actually watching the game and such. Which I hadn't really had set up that way previously. I used to have that set up. See, back when I was streaming on my Mac, because I had my Mac on the other side of my desk, I had set it up like that, because I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But then when I switch over to my PC, which I have my screen on the other side of my desk, I mean, now I guess I have a screen on both sides, but I might have trouble having my webcam reach to put it on the other screen. Also just realized I forgot to shake these trees. Ooh. Furniture. Teacher's desk. And, yeah, no worries. I was wondering who would be the first person that would, come in and, be like, oh, wait, what's going on here? So congratulations, you're the first person to come in here and be confused by that. Hopefully not the last. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say hopefully. I mean, it's funny when people are confused, I guess, a little bit. But just hopefully you're not the last person that comes in that knows there's a difference. Because that would mean, nobody else that's ever been here before ever returns. We don't want that. But, yeah. Actually, wait. This one I can shake as well. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Two bees in one night. To be or not to be? Okay. But yeah. Okay, your move's a bit messed up right now. Ooh, that's... Sorry to hear that. Feel free to elaborate if you want to, or leave it at that. But, I'm doing good. Bit on the tired side because of work today. Work at a grocery store. It was Easter. It's Easter weekend, so... It was, ridiculously busy. And I was working in the produce department for a good chunk of my shift, so... Because bulk wasn't bad, because, we didn't get a delivery. We only get deliveries in, 3 times a week. So if I'm working Friday, which I usually am, because we get a delivery in, I think it's Thursday? And then the next delivery is, I think there is a delivery on Saturday, but it's like later in the day and such. So, you know, it's like, and because we have limited space in the back for bulk, like I'm supposed to pretty much order stuff as we need it. So there's rare that it's so on Saturday it's usually there's not a lot for me to do other than just like, you know, other than put out whatever I can of what we still have in stock, but otherwise then it's like I stretched that out to like 2 hours, which was like an hour's job. But then I still had 4 hours of my shift left to be in produce, so I had to be in produce for that, and that was ridiculous. Sure, we'll do that. Kabuki. Ooh. Got to Montreal, Quebec, and was there for a night / day and had to turn around back to Ontario yesterday. Stuck back here at a friend's house with your cat till Monday. We're approved New Brunswick to pass through to get PI, but we haven't been approved to get into PI yet due to Easter, and Ontario is going to lockdown is possibly tomorrow, so you may be stuck here till lockdown is clear. If it's in the storage unit at the moment, so fingers crossed you can leave Monday. Oof, that is. Yeah, I suppose that's kind of the issue with, you know, moving at during a pandemic, is that there's all sorts of extra complications to deal with. Hopefully that works out for you. Hey, Nibbles. Yes, I do live in this town. I'm always lost. Yeah, we're friends now. Yeah, definitely sounds annoying. Nibbles. Well... You love her? She does seem cool already, and I think I had her at some point in a prior town. She definitely seems familiar, and I definitely like my memory definitely has a good vibe attached to it. Honestly, I think she might have shot up. She's already shot up, I think, to being my favorite current villager in this town. Which means she's probably going to be, like, you know, one of the next ones to move out, but... because that's just the way it goes. It's like, I like this villager. Next day, they've moved. How do I feel about New Horizons? I haven't played it myself, but definitely looks cool from like having watched it and such. Plan to play it someday. But yeah, my long-term plan, because this is the only main Animal Crossing I've played. Like I played Pocket Camp. I used to play Pocket Camp as well, although I have stopped that for various reasons. But I plan to kind of go through all the Animal Crossings, all the main ones in order, and 100% each of them one at a time. So once I'm done 100%ing this game in like a year or more, move on to Wild World, 100% that, move on to City Folk, 100% that, move on to New Leaf, 100% that, and move on to New Horizons, 100% that, and I'm assuming each game will take me a minimum of a year. Excuse me. So it'll probably be another game out by that point, 100%. Tell your boyfriend that we should go back to Ontario. We know people are staying somewhere we don't know or can't read and understand French. Oh yeah. That definitely makes sense, yeah. Yeah. But hopefully things work out in the end. I mean, I'm sure things will work out. I just hopefully things work out quickly, I should say, since like I'm sure it'll work. It's just I hope it works out sooner rather than later. As obviously, the longer it takes, the more annoying it would be. No, don't worry, Tiara, I'm not just getting started. I'm just getting started in Animal Crossing, but I'm also probably not going very long in Animal Crossing. Okay. Just want Monday to hurry. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Well, Biff is way over here. We already saw Biff earlier. Is he just stuck on that? Biff, what are you doing to that tree? Were you just taking a whiz? Is Biff just taking a whiz on that tree? He was just like standing there for a while. Right up against the tree like that. That's what it looked like, yeah. Well, that's gonna be my assumption. Okay, I think we talked to everyone, though. We talked to Cupcake, Bessie, Tiara, Nibbles, Kabuki, Truffles, Biff, Doc. Yeah, we talked to everyone. Let's go mail our mail. And then, mail a letter. Just almost coughed there, but it was kind of like right as I closed my mouth, so it was kind of a weird little, like, kind of weird. Okay. You know, Phyllis complains about this, but it means she gets to see Peach, so I honestly think she's in favor of me sending all this mail at night. So she has to call him in. Okay. There we go, there we go, there we go now. No, that's it. Okay. So let's, go by my house. And, we've got mail. And that's gonna be from Tiara, saying she didn't understand, no, Truffles, right. Truffles was the most recent person to move in. Tiara was before her. For anyone unaware, the letter to her said, "Welcome to Trantor." Trantor being the name of this town. And those exact words, "Welcome to Trantor." Okay, we are going to go get a song now from KK Slider. Now, as per usual, what I always do, let the song play, and I just put my mic on mute so that we can just listen to the music together. We just play a random song because he'll always give you a song you don't have until you have all the ones that aren't request only. As long as you talk to the same, if you get a song from not listening to him, you can't, like, if I like go to my other town and get a song there, or like have somebody else listen to him and give me the song, I can get a duplicate. But otherwise, he'll always play a song for you he hasn't played for you before, assuming he's the one from your own town. But yeah. See, KK Ragtime is one that I do not have yet, right? Right. Just confirming. So, I'm gonna turn off the mic now, and then we'll just listen. I was gonna eat some chips there while listening, and then I realized that I already finished off my chips earlier. So that's a shame. No chips for me. Let's go put it in my music player. And I don't erase it from my list until I actually put it in the music player, just so that I don't make the mistake of not putting it in the music player, and then all of a sudden, you know, stuff doesn't line up. One of your faves. It's definitely, yeah, that's definitely a really good one. I definitely like that song. Okay, then we're gonna head over to Nooks. I don't think we're not gonna go to the island or my other town today. So we're gonna go to Nooks. We are going to sell this stuff I have on me. Awesome. Now let's update my percentages. Oh, so let's go back to the percentage list. So yeah, so furniture, unchanged. Stationery, or wallpaper, 56. 63 for carpet. 164 for clothing. 41 for items. 61 for stationery. All the gyroids. All the fossils. And 11 on music. So we have 11 out of 55. Well, that's just 20%. I don't need a... Because 11 out of 25, that's 1/5. Exactly. So that's just 20%. I don't actually need to use my calculator for that. I can actually do that math in my head. Exactly 20%. I like that. And then we're going to add a bit more to my furniture list of what I need. So let's see now. Where did we leave off? Animal Crossing catalog guide. Oh yeah, this is where the catalog guide on GameFAQs was all messed up, because it says we just did the paintings, so it says the next thing we need to do is the island items. However, on YouTube, where we actually have a Animal Crossing GameCube, scrolling through the catalog video. There we go. There's the painting section. So next... Oh, next is actually... Oh, I was wrong. I said it was the camper section, but no, it's actually the igloo stuff. It is right here, so... Let's just scroll down to it. Takes a little while to get down there. Might have actually been quicker to just go straight to the bottom and then scroll up, but... Okay, so... Now this is all igloo stuff. So... I can just write down igloo after each of these items. So chowder. We need chowder. Chowder CH. Chowder from the igloo. I'll just copy the igloo section so I can just paste that. Then crab stew. Crab stew. Fireplace. Hey, Besso, welcome in. Thank you for that host. How's it going? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Besso is actually a fellow member of the Plant Army, so you should definitely go give her a follow. Let me just give a shout out here. Were you just streaming? What were you up to? Untitled Goose Game. Nice. How is that going? That's definitely something I need to play eventually. Because it looks like a lot of fun. Okay, where was I now? What was I doing? I was going to be writing down fireplace. Which is, igloo item, then a sleigh I need. Sleigh. Treat that yourself too nice. It's great. Yeah, I've watched a few people play it, and definitely want to play it myself eventually. And Lynx, thank you as well for the host. Another person you should actually all go out and follow. If you like Animal Crossing. Yes. And as well as Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh, no worries. No worries if you had to go use the washroom. But thanks for that host. Very much appreciated. How's it going? How are you doing? How was your stream? Okay, what did I just write down now? Sleigh, right? Yeah. Then the snow bunny I have. Snowboard I need. What else from the igloo? Well, I think that might be it, because then the next thing on the list is the backpack, which is, I think, one of the, from the summer campers, yeah. So I'm just going to then, we'll leave that for now. That was the last you played before you packed up your stuff. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. So next time we'll list out the campers items, which I thought we were doing today, but no, it was the igloo stuff first. Yeah, and then we're gonna go and... Actually, first we're gonna just buy some stationery, just because I like to have 3 packs on me. Orange, steel. So far I think I'm going with steel. good, you're pooped from the silly. Definitely makes sense. Watermelon. What kind of station? I'll check what's... Okay, what stationery do I have? Neat and... Okay. Cool neon. And we'll just get the cool neon. Okay, so then we're gonna go, check each of the trees again. How long have I been working on this now? Just since January 1st. I'm not sure if you're aware of the previous time I was attempting this, because like I had lost my my old town last summer from memory card corruption. But so this one I've been working on since January. There's a few things that I have gotten from previous stuff because I still have like one of my old town, my secondary towns from back then, so I still got some stuff from that, but mostly it's just been, yeah, since January 1st. But yeah, thought it would have been much longer than that. Yeah, see, the thing is, because this was my second attempt at this, for my first attempt, there was so much stuff that I had already learned that, you know, made this go much quicker. Or some stuff go much quicker. Obviously, there's certain stuff that's just, like, you know, based on, like, stuff from holidays. That's gonna be, you know, holiday stuff, or, like, you know, fish and insects based on availability, and, like, that's gonna be just what's gonna mean it's gonna take, like, you know, a minimum of a year, right? Because I'm playing without time travel, so have to go one step at a time and such. And even for other stuff like furniture and clothing, while there's a lot of stuff, a lot of like still standard stuff I need from both of them, it's still going to be a while because, you know, just because of the probabilities and such. Because when it's like, oh, you know, there's, you know, let's say, well, there's 70% of furniture that I have, 30% that I don't. Plus, of the stuff that I don't have, a lot of it is even, like, you know, specific, like, you know, holiday or, like, igloo or camper or whatnot stuff. So basically, a lot of stuff is... So, of the standard stuff I have, it's just like the chance of it showing up at Nooks at any given time is on the lower side as I get more stuff. But, you know, taking it one step at a time. And making our way up there. That's what I actually like about the music and the villagers. Because I get, you know, those are, like, slow but consistent. Because I get, you know, as long as I don't miss playing, I get a new song every Saturday evening, right? Villagers, I get a new villager, because I'm trying to get for anyone who came in from the host that doesn't know what I'm doing with villagers and such, I'm trying to get every villager to live in my town at least once. The thing is, I get a new villager move into my town every 1 or 2 days, so that's, like, as long as I keep going, that's, like, keeps going up, right? That's fairly consistent. But yeah. But anyway, let's, what are we doing here? We want to save a letter. So Truffles had moved into my town just yesterday. So I don't actually remove the villagers from the list of villagers I need until I actually get a letter from them and save it here. So we're just going to go remove Truffles from the list. And then we are going to move Truffles' letter in, and because I save a letter from every villager that's lived here, so I can. You also go back and check, you know, because obviously I have my list of villagers I still need, but having this as, like, you know, a double check, so, and keep it in alphabetical order. Which is why it's nice when it's like somebody like Truffles who's near the end. Whenever I get Ace, it's gonna be like, just shifting every letter over. So I'm probably gonna have like, be up to like the final page, and when all of a sudden Ace will move in, and I just shift like every letter over. Anyway, that's 20, 40, 56. 56 villagers have lived here. Percentage, is that go up, or is that still 25? That I actually need to do on my calculator. The other calculations I did today I could do in my head. This I actually have to do on the calculator. Okay, yes, that is indeed up to 26%. And then make a deposit, as I like to, at the end of each Animal Crossing session, just leave myself with 30,000 bells in my wallet. Everything else here in my bank account, which is at 23,617,066. And I have another, I don't know, few million sitting on the ground in my other town that I just haven't carried back here because of limited inventory space. The clay brings so much of it because I sold a bunch of turnips during the week, which I'll be buying more turnips tomorrow. Because I spend, last Sunday I spent 1 million bells on turnips here in this town. For when they were 73 bells a turnip, I've spent about over 1 million bells on turnips, little bit over 1 million bells. Then on Monday in my other town, Nook was buying them for just over 800 bells per turnip. It took me about 2 hours to bring all my turnips from here over to my other town and sell them all. And I got, I think the math works out to about 10 million bells. I think over 10 million bells from that. But yeah. So we are ending here, though. I know it's just a short Animal Crossing session, but I'll be playing Animal Crossing again tomorrow morning to buy more turnips. That's the idea. Every Sunday I buy just as many turnips as I have time to buy, so that I can rack up the money. Because one of the things for 100%ing, because one of the pieces of furniture, and I mean maxing out the money in my account would be a thing that I consider 100%ing regardless. But in this game, for maxing it out, which is 999,999,999 bells, so just short of 1 billion, for saving that max amount in the post office, you get the post office model, which is a piece of furniture. So even for something I'd consider 100%, that's just standard 100% is getting, all the furniture. But, yeah. We are going to go raid somebody, so if y'all want to stick around for that, yeah, thank you. I do like the numbers I'm at for a lot of stuff. But, we are going to go raid somebody, so if y'all want to stick around for that, that'd be awesome. Let's just see who is live. And, so we could raid... Who do we want to raid? What are people doing? Who do we want to raid? That is the question. Could raid somebody playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Could raid somebody playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. Keep with the same series. could raid somebody playing Red Dead Redemption. Could raid somebody playing Minecraft. I think it's going to be one of those people, so let me know in chat if you have a preference between any of those games I just mentioned. Otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're going to go and raid, and yeah. And I will be back, like I said, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Central Daylight Time, with more Animal Crossing. At least, hopefully 9 a.m. I know lately I say 9 a.m. and then I am starting, and then in the morning I'm like, okay, we'll be an hour late. But fingers crossed, like, it's only 8:30 p.m. right now. So fingers crossed, I actually am able to get up and start stream at 9 a.m. So that'll be Animal Crossing. And then we'll be doing a separate stream tomorrow later in the day for Sub Request Sunday at 4 p.m., which is looking like Donkey Kong 3. Weekday streams are all 3 p.m., starting with Animal Crossing, followed by something else. So Monday is Animal Crossing, followed by Kirby's Avalanche, which will be starting on... bring up what will be at. Well, that's not what I meant to open. Can't tell if this is on camera. There we go. Kirby's Avalanche will be starting on Monday after Animal Crossing. Tuesday is just Animal Crossing. Wednesday is Animal Crossing, followed by Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3, which will be starting on, because we just beat Rogue Squadron 2 last week. Thursday after Animal Crossing is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, continuing doing Classic Mode with all the characters. Friday after Animal Crossing is hopefully Lego The Hobbit. I know that's one that I often end up canceling the Lego The Hobbit portion of the stream, but because, I mean, Friday can often be a busier day for me, so that I'm sometimes just, but hopefully continue with Lego The Hobbit. And the next Saturday, again, Star Wars RPG at 4 p.m. with Animal Crossing afterwards. And, yeah. Let's see, anything is fine with you. Okay, so, yeah. Then, I think we're going to raid another Plant Army teammate, Brianna Kane or Bree, playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. So, you know, we played some Animal Crossing, go raid somebody playing New Horizons, and a member of the Plant Army, stream team I'm on. Stream team full of awesome people, so if you all want to join me on the raid, you can copy and paste that raid message. Join me on this raid. And yeah, and thanks everyone for coming out. Those who chatted, those who just lurked, those who hosted or auto-hosted, those who followed, those who, I think that's everything. But thank you all. You're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see you all later. Let me just make sure I've copied the raid message, and bye.